Farewell, my friend. I believe our bases will meet in the future.
I know we will. Once again, I wish all the luck in the world will be with you, Captain.
Ebo, you don't need to call me that anymore.
Of course, I know. This will be for our masters.
This will be for our masters.
Dryer, what is it this time?
We're at the capital. Two of our officers spotted some man mysteriously arriving on their Puto shores. He seems very injured, but we have him recovered.
Alright, we'll be there. Lear, the Amadeus Legion needs us.
Tobias, my dear Tobias, is that you? It's been so long.
Oh, greetings, Monique. It has been several long months. I honestly didn't know you were back from the Multi Academy.
She has been back for weeks now.
Well, admittedly, I'm not the one to always make grand entrances. How have you been? Where are the others?
Well, all of them went off to Festen for some little trip.
And you did not go with them?
I was not in the mood.
Tobias, I'm pretty sure there's more than just a mood.
Ugh, fine. You're correct.
Am I ever not? Anyways, you have plans today?
Not really. I was just relaxing in my house all morning.
Then allow me to let you do something. May I invite you to come and meet some of my new friends?
Really?
Yes. Miss Vlasil and Angelopoulos. People she's met in the Institute. They're actually from far-off lands from here. They've come to visit the Casavetes.
You know what? I accept. I think this might be a good change of pace.
Damn. Festen's culture is honestly much more interesting than any other. Like, we look disgusting in comparison.
Christine, since when were you the self-loathing type?
Kate, there are some things that are so holy that it makes me feel so worthless. Whatever I achieve in life, it will never be as worthy as some things this planet has.
I'm sure the masters are proud of you, like many of us.
Did you forget? Some of it may be lies.
Marcus, what did Tobias say?
He said he wants to be alone. He wants to be like that for a while. Since it has started only at the beginning of this month, I don't think he'll be showing up to events like this anytime soon.
I understand. I just want him to feel better.
I hope so too. But, of course, people deal with grief in their own way. We'll just give him some space for now.
Excuse me, young man. Is your name Marcus Corentus?
Yes, it is.
Well, isn't that lovely? We don't get reserved members of the Amadeus Legion around here, let alone those who have survived Field Flower. For the record, I do apologize for the loss. Oh, I imagine she is your sister, and these are your two friends.
Well, for your information, we're all survivors of Field Flower.
Ah, yes, the Corentus siblings and their closest friends managed to outnumber death. It's a miracle, only told in myths.
Of course. But is there anything else?
Well, I suppose there are some questions lingering in my mind about your father. He was a great man, after all.
How dare you call that fraud a great man?
Like if it's your personal business that I call him whatever I want.
Sir? What is it about my father that irks you?
Young lady, your father has done many things, and thus can we ascribe as many things. One of which is a fraud. A thief. Someone who thinks he can go along with life like a god. You know, I remember some time ago hearing the news of his rumored criminal actions, embezzlement, smuggling, that whole Woolton company. It's terrible news.
Huh. Interesting.
What?
Now, most of it is just a rumor. And of course, he's dead now, so we will never know what he truly did. Unless maybe you know.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'm afraid we're just as much in the dark as all of you right now.
Okay, then I wish you all a good day.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Emily, look! Mozart cookout chocolates are being sold over there.
I mean, yeah, I know. It feels so wonderful, but I don't know, just seeing my sister and her friends feel like they're living their happiest moments of their lives, it just kind of worries me a little bit. You know, what if tomorrow it's the worst day of our lives? What if it's the worst day in human history? I know I shouldn't just be skeptical all the time, but it's just, as much as I really love these moments, I always have this burden, this sense that I just can't ever be satisfied, especially when Tobias is not here. I just hope he's safe. I hope we all are.
Alright, but why are you telling me this?
It must have been terrible for you to have to go through that.
Huh. How long has that orb been sitting there?
Ebon, Leah, finally you're back.
Yeah, and it takes a high emergency to do it. Did you at least tell Nigvist I missed him?
Yes, but now where is this man?
Goddard and the medical team have him right now. It seems he is recovering quicker than anticipated.
Very well. Then since all of you have done a remarkable job, me and Leah will take care of this. All other Alpha League members can go about their afternoon now.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Hey, Carlos, now that we're on break again, what's to say we go have some fun in the bar?
I just want to go back to my house. The quarter is nice, but I fear a change of pace now in order. Possibly with...
Carlitos? Carlitos!
Oh, Lord.
Hey, Diego, bro! You returned!
It's so good to see you, brother.
Yes, good to see you too. Now where's mother and father?
Well, they're waiting for us, of course. Let's go.
Not if we can come for a meal.
Yes, Kodak. Of course you can.
You know, I have never actually met Dreyer's parents before.
You know what? Neither have I.
Your people are so provocative.
The trip took much longer than we realized. But the ship back home was fortunately a 100% smooth journey. I'm sure Carlos would have loved it.
I'm sure it was a great trip, Mother.
It's sad that you're always too busy with work nowadays. Of course, that doesn't make us less proud of you.
Nah, Carlos is just really lazy. He gets a lot of free time.
Kodak, please.
Of course I'm joking.
I must say, Mr. Dreyer, this sopa meal is exquisite.
Why, thank you, Miss Varda. Mr. Gravis, you sure you don't want any?
I already ate this morning. I'm good.
If I may ask, Miss Varda, how is the Amadeus Legion doing?
I mean, we haven't had that much to deal with. Of course, there's a criminal or two, but they're small peas in comparison to other tasks.
Like 1 + 1 = you? I can talk about that. Right? Is it true? That alliance.
Yes. And we can talk about that. After Field Flower, we made sure to spread the word about them through our near systems.
And what do you think will happen next?
We're not sure. We have not gone on any missions in relation to that for months.
I think this is partially to do with the fact that we are trying to return to a form of normalcy. If we can ignore it, maybe they will too. Besides, they have not attacked us yet or sent out spies and so on and so on. Yet, obviously, it won't be like that forever.
There he goes again. He always rambles like this during table meals.
You know, Carlos, your brother is actually having some considerations about joining the Legion soon.
What? Diego, why?
Father, why did you tell him already?
I thought you would have wanted him to hear this news when we came back.
What? Of course not.
Diego, you realize now than ever being a member can be dangerous for you, right? That's why I want to protect you and our family myself. Because if you perish, I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel.
Brother, I understand, but I want to do the same like you. Carlitos, I want to have a purpose, and I'm not afraid.
Honestly, Diego, there have been points where I am lieutenant. I feel terrified. Now more than ever. I just hope you're ready. Really ready.
Are you still doing another read of that?
One can only understand a piece of text when experiencing it multiple times. Most people do it once and forget the little things that make the big differences, especially when applied to our reality.
I've heard.
You know what I have heard? That you've made a new friend a couple days ago.
Wendy? Well, of course, yes.
But did she do any proposal?
How the fuck do you know?
Because I know her. She has much wisdom, that girl.
Yeah, but this proposal was suggesting some new mission, where we could actually find a place that Stepney would be able to actually communicate with us, face to face.
It's possible, but very difficult. She gave you a choice, my grandson. It's far too late to do anything else for us. We are known for one thing very important. Once again, the choice is yours. There should not be a right or wrong. It's just you. Hey, grandfather. I've started to notice that you let Jacques go on his own a lot lately. It's like you're not even that worried at all for him. And what's wrong with that, Hyman? I feel as if, at this age, he is willing to be responsible. I have told you a couple times, you should remember this. Why, yes, of course, but don't you think that, it could lead to him being killed? I am confident that he can say to himself that he is the boy without fear, if not the man. Because what he has done is not only impressive, but reassuring. It is reassuring that he will go on long after I am gone. I know that there will be times where you will have to experience moments that will be extraordinarily painful. But that is what every one of us has to do. Yes, of course I know that. But what about him? What about Stepney? You're trying to speak about Stepney? Well, at the end of the day, Stepney is just a boy like Jacques. You know, it'll be interesting for Jacques to finally see who he truly is. Or at least, how I have come to see who he truly is. You know, I think it will be beneficial for him once he goes on this journey, because if it is truly to find what Stepney really is about, it'll be honest, it'll be good for him. Trust me, Iman. It'll be very good for him.
Tobias, I hope you're okay.
It appears you have made up your mind.
Well, that's because I believe that we will be helping each other.
Now that is a great way of looking at this. Admirable. Jacques, these are some of my close companions, Doug, Kleine, and Signor. They will be aiding us on our mission.
Hello, Jacques. It is a pleasure to have you on this mission with us.
I must say the same. The more the better.
Thank you. Now, where are we heading?
Well then, Jacques. It's the place where the Great Transition affected it severely. An area say through myths that it was once completely covered in rough black snow. But now it is simply a desert with harsh rocks and salt. The North Pole. So Jacques, are you ready?
I am.
Excellent. Let's head off.
Here's the thing, old man. I just want to know your name. I promise you are safe. We also know about 1 plus 1 equals you.
1 plus 1 equals you. Lux Alliance. Lux Alliance. Secrets. Secrets.
Yes, I know.
Please, good sir. I just want to see my family.
Whoever they are, we will let them be aware that you are alive, if your family is here. I know, again, I just want to know who they are. You know, I was very worried about my family. It was very difficult, to say the least, trying to get back to who I was before. I was an orphan when my parents left me. I never could understand why they did. But when the Eisensteins took me in, it was the most generous offer I've ever experienced in my whole life. And then they had to be taken away too. I don't know why. It had to happen. But it was something that I could never get out of my mind. It was so painful to me to realize that I had to experience horrors like that at a very young age. It still haunts me. So I know that you really care, it seems, about whoever your family is. So if you want to hear something then of someone that understands, here it is. Because I understand. I understand what it is like when the people you love the most have been away from you for so long and you'd want to see them again. If it's possible, You can, Rostad can never. I didn't want this. I'm sorry if I'm talking a bit too personally. It's just got me thinking about it. I guess, like, if there's anyone that needs it, I guess it's just. I just. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I have said too much. I best be going soon. Figaro. What did you say?
I'll kill you and your entire family forever.
Rivivo la libertà concessa dal mondo esterno. Siete fuori dai confini di ogni legalità. Siete fuori dai confini di ogni legalità. Nessuno per tutto quanto riguarda il mondo. Siete già morti.
Painful death to make sure our work for our lords is completed.
Figaro?
Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us. I know we've had our differences throughout the past few decades, but we wish that now we are able to set aside our differences, as the future has created a new chance for us.
So, what do we gain out of this?
1.5 million credits, as advertised.
Of course, we are very concerned with our wealth. But are you sure this mission is not one that is unrealistically complicated? Even we have our limits.
Titus, I can assure you, what we are offering here is beneficial to your strengths. Especially since you might be familiar with him.
You mean the boy?
Precisely, Figaro.
So, Titus, what do you say? Do we have a deal?
Yes, we do. We will rejoin your Lux Alliance.